I promised to bring you the whole process of making a kiondo, and I know I'm about 2 years late, but there is an English saying that it's better late than never. So I've shown you this process before of extracting sisal fiber from their leaves, and this is how we do it. And I decided to try it again. It is not the easiest process, but I actually was able to do it. And then everyone else also tried to do it. So this is the first process of making a kiondo according to the Kikuyu tradition. You first start with extracting sisal fiber from their leaves. And then this next process is called kuogotha. Kuogotha rurigi. Kuogotha rurigi. That is Kikuyu word for twisting. This is like a normal twist, but because you have to use your thigh to do it, I think that is why it's called kuogotha. When I was growing up, I knew the word kuogotha. I never knew about the word to twist. Tuothe kana nyambe njike uguo
uratwarithia tweri
twere
tucokera kiando ucoke utware rugongo.
Okay. You have to keep trying if you don't know, because it's not easy, especially when you want to connect another sisal thread. Now, this other process is a bit complicated because I know most people asked about how we would start making the kiondo. And in the Kikuyu language, we say KŨAMBA kiondo. KUamba kiondo, yes, kiondo kiambe. KUamba kiondo is the process of starting, or how you start to make the kiondo. By the way, this lady is kind of my auntie, but in the Kikuyu language, I would call her mom because she is the wife of my dad's brother. You don't call them aunties, you call them mom. If she is older than your mother, you call her mami mukuru, like the older mom. If she's younger, you would call her mami monini. And when I was growing up, I saw her making kiondos or siondo. That was her main job. Most women in our village were making kiondos and also doing farming. So kiondos was just a hobby. Maybe I wish I knew back then that we could actually commercialize this job, because most women in my village knew how to make kiondos, and now that job is slowly fading away. I want to show you in another video how it is actually done. Hey, if I was able to do it, I'm sure you can. And after weaving for some time, I have to admit that my fingers were tired. So you can imagine weaving a whole kiondo. So the next time you see a kiondo, an original kiondo costing more than you think it costs, please make sure you buy it, because this is not as simple as it looks. It's not something that is done in a day, it is done in days. It can take up to a week to make a full kiondo. So eventually you get something like this, and then you bend your kiondo. Bending is as easy as we just showed you, and then final is this kiondo. But I had to buy this kiondo. It was so beautiful, I had to carry it back home. I'm sure you're wondering how you change the thread from one color to another, and it is as simple as tying the thread you want to use next to the thread that you are currently using. After weaving the basket, they add the ears, ganago, or rather the strong loops on the side of the kiondo. These loops are used to tie the rope or the strap. I am so glad I finally got to bring you this traditional process of making a kiondo. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Tigwo wega!